So, thank you. Hello, welcome to our new show, Political Theatre, where we talk about all sorts of interesting issues, from artistic relevance in modern-day society to political activism and interesting philosophical concepts. We also have a band with you. A band is a little schizophrenic that's still trying to get their image down, or trying to keep up with the new trending things as we go. But, you know, the Maestro Schizo. Say hi to Maestro. Hello. Okay, that was our band there. A little bit more from our bands later. They're still trying to get their image ready and, you know, trying to keep up with the changing times, the new demands, the constant trends, you know. The only thing you can ever change is the inevitability of change, no matter how many times, you know. Anyways, they're just reinventing their image. They're a little bit schizophrenic trying to get there, you know. So, jelly beans. I'm hungry for some jelly beans. Yes, it was Maestro, our local talk show band. But so let's start the show here. Tonight we have an interesting fellow, right-wing political radical activist, Alex the Great. No, not right-wing, left-wing. I always get those mixed up. Yes. Anyways, and he's introducing a new clothing line, Robert James clothing line. I was asking Schizo over there in the band if have you heard of that clothing line? I don't think they have. Anyways, they're still concentrating on their music. So, without further ado, let's hear it for Alex Drexler. And welcome. Okay, well then, let's start the program. Welcome.
Alrighty.
Welcome to our show. This is the Political Theatre Show, Political Rant, where we talk about anything philosophical and artistic and relevant in modern-day contemporary culture. So, first thing I should start out with, I suppose we introduced you, Alex, as what was it? Radical, left-wing, liberal. I'm not sure that the producers give me this, you know. These
I'm a liberal, yeah, liberal, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Well, why would you, first of all, why would you call yourself that in particular? I don't know.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of reasons, but I don't know, just growing up and even, I mean, I know I'm young, but from what I've seen, it's nowadays a corporate modeled world. Everything from our culture, you know, our culture's centered around corporate products and consumerism, and
yes, I agree. They tend to pay for things like sponsorship, but then again, for a person like me who's doing this for artistic relevance, and I don't really make any money doing this either, it seems like I agree that corporations become more powerful than the government. We no longer live in a democracy. Then it becomes corporate fascism in the land of hypocrisy. That's what I always say.
That's right. See, and now we are a bunch of hypocrites because we think we're humans, but we actually just go by models and
yes, they condition us to be like robots.
Little ridgets in the sand. I like to think of it that way because it's a nice harmony between when I like to write poetry and when I like to philosophically ponder, because, you know, I like to see water as the same as life, and now they're just building these ridgets like in a stream, and they're making these streams so regimented and so cookie cutter that no one has the life to have life anymore.
Yes,
if you get what I'm saying.
They're taking the humanity out of it. The more they try to mold you into conformity, the more you try to organize the universe, its natural state is chaos. So it's inevitably going to go back to chaos anyway, matter how much you try to organize it. I totally understand.
That's right. Also, and it's not just at a governmental level, because many will rip government. And I do, in my own grand utopian view, you know, just like Plato would have written his utopian view, and just like many other Greek and also later philosophical minds would create their perfect society utopia. Mine would be more of like a stateless, communal, Marxist kind of living style.
Some would
with
call
the
it
workers.
socialism.
Yes, exactly, and some would not. But well, socialism more has government. That's why I see socialism as a good median here and now, because I don't think that people are perfect. You know, humans will be humans, and there has to be government. You know, in an anarchical state.
It'll go back to chaos, but then
nobody
would have any rights.
Out,
if it was anarchy, nobody would have any rights at all, and there would be no peace if it was all just. It might degenerate towards
maybe, but I think that
people
people have morals and people can live together. But I think that right now you couldn't even see it because people have those lenses on of a capitalism system.
Well, the capitalism system is more like a competitive society. It's like, you know, that's why I always wonder
get to the top. You know, you couldn't have that mindset of I got to get to the top of Darwin. You know, and that's the funny thing, because so many, you know, of today's conservatives and modern, you know, righties or whatever you could call them. I don't know how I would actually describe it, but, you know, more traditional people would think that, you know, Darwinism. No Darwinism. Darwin.
Well, isn't that like evolution?
But yeah, exactly. But we're animals, you know, and in our society we've raised right now, we based on Darwinistic principles that we don't even know, you know. Or hey, you know, whoever has the most money gets to the top. Whoever can't get money is poor, and that's their existence, you know?
Well, is it our right to question that, or is that the natural state of things? Are we supposed to compete against each other for survival and the survival of the fittest? Or
no, I think it can be.
I think we've evolved to the point where it's the survival of the smartest.
Yes,
in a way, we've evolved to this point where it's almost... but not necessarily, because society doesn't always appreciate intelligence. For instance, a person with a college degree, I have a college degree, many people have a college degree, and you graduate, and you don't necessarily make more money with that degree. Even if you don't get in the field, you don't always get full-time with benefits. I don't have health insurance, but you apply with your degree no matter what, and you don't always get rewarded more for having that degree than people that don't have a degree. I've encountered many people that don't even have a college degree that make more money than I do. So it doesn't necessarily, we haven't evolved to the point where it's the survival of the smartest either, because it seems like society doesn't always recognize intelligence.
Because even if you are intelligent...
it's based on the corporations. They have...